In this video, we're going to look at cell parts, and we're going to be focusing in on just specific cell parts. There are more cell parts than what we are going to discuss here, but these are the ones we want you to focus on. First, we have the nucleus. The nucleus houses the DNA. It is the control center of the cell, and you can see it here. This is a picture of a cell, and then the nucleus is right here in the middle. You can see inside, those are actually pieces of DNA that we call chromosomes. So you can see those inside there. The mitochondria is the energy supplier. It's where cellular respiration takes place. You're going to see later on in the course that that's the main energy transformation, sort of conversion process that happens in cells. And the main bulk of the energy comes from the process that happens inside of the mitochondria. Mitochondria looks like this. It has this sort of oval shape and then this inner membrane system there on the inside. You can see on your note sheets that those are drawn in at the top near the word, just to give you a little visual of what it looks like. Chloroplast is the site of photosynthesis. This is where photosynthesis happens, and it is an organelle that's found in plant cells. It also contains the pigment chlorophyll, which we're going to see is important in the process of photosynthesis because chlorophyll absorbs light. This is a picture of the chloroplast. You'll see that we have highlighted here the stroma and the thylakoids. This is where the two main parts of photosynthesis occur, and we'll get into that later on in Module 4. So again, I drew this on your paper as well. We then have ribosomes. Note that these are not organelles. It's the site of protein synthesis. This is where proteins are made. And we can find them free-floating in the cytoplasm. We can also find them on the endoplasmic reticulum, what we call the rough ER. So again, site of protein synthesis, which means to make proteins. Next, we have the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is the smooth and the rough. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum has no ribosomes on it. The rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosomes on it. You can see the difference here. They color-coded it for you, but the smooth is just smooth. The rough has ribosomes, which are those little dots, and I tried to draw that on your page as well. It is the delivery system of the cell. It transports things from one area of the cell to another. Oftentimes it transports things to the Golgi apparatus, also known as the Golgi bodies or the Golgi complex. Here it repackages things like proteins, gets them ready to ship out, and that's what we see in this picture here. This is the Golgi that's circled, and it is repackaging what it got from the endoplasmic reticulum down here. We then have the cytoplasm. This is the jelly-like substance that's inside of a cell. It's sort of like the fluid that holds everything in place. It's all the internal part of the cell. We also have the cell membrane. The cell membrane is a phospholipid bilayer surrounding the cell. It is basically the boundary between the inside and the outside of a cell. And we have the vacuoles. Sometimes we call these vesicles. They are storage units for the cell. They can store food, water, waste, proteins. They vary. In plants, you'll see one large vacuole. In animals, you'll see many smaller vacuoles. It just depends. There is a variability there.